I got a stack? Oh, hold on, buddy. I had a tank stack. Okay. Are we ready for these raids today? I'm so ready for it. Because I heard that the music for this raid is actually great. I heard that the music is like probably one of the best raiding music is from what I'm hearing. So I'm looking forward to not only the fights, but the music as well. Yeah, go ahead and get y'all food, your snackies, your chicken nuggies and your apple moscatos. Go ahead and get y'all stuff ready and prepared while I go and work on this. I see these people posted. Is that one of the new weapons? That actually looks really cool. If that is one of the new weapons. Eater of Souls. Okay. Ah, Anthony, I had a feeling you would arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seems to carry you in their wake. After all, Master Fortuno recently sent word regarding his investigation. It seems he's uncovered information regarding Professor Claudian's whereabouts and the sudden appearance of Pandaemonium in the Ethereal Sea. We would do well to meet with him at once. If you have no objections, I ask that you proceed to the Antiscope forthwith. I shall make the necessary arrangements and join you shortly. Okay. You know, I had a feeling that the last part was gonna be us in this timeline, but I've seen footage, well, not footage, more like it was in the presentation, that you can still see everyone, like, you know, what's his name? I can't believe I'm blanking on it. I know it's La Brea and, shoot. What was his name from the Warrior of Light? Kind of embarrassing that I forgot it. I'm pretty sure it'll pop to my mind pretty soon. So much lore and stuff to keep up with. Elpis. Yeah, Elpis. There you go. Yoshi P's gonna cancel me? No. Please no, Yoshi P. I love you, man. Don't do it. It's Elpis. I remember now. Yeah, La Brea and Elpis and yeah, thank the Lord. And what did I call him? His son? Eric, yeah, Eric Thanios, and I just always called him Eric because it was a little easier to call him Eric. Oh, they gave it the actual song of Pandaemonium now. Interesting. I think I want to go as my Gunbreaker. Play as my Gunbreaker for these raids, and maybe I'll switch it out depending on how I feel. Matter of fact, the first raid, I think I'm gonna go as a Reaper. So I don't have too much pressure trying to tank the first fight. I thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forego formalities and jump straight to the heart of the matter. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudian, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Ozzy's Law. A subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Ethereal Chemical Research Facility. Although the vessel clearly belonged to the professor, he was nowhere to be found. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility, so this trail was duly followed. However, the trail led nowhere. In the most literal sense, 'twas almost as if an entire sector of the facility had been wrested from existence. Further investigations confirmed that the expedition party's suspicions nigh on the entire sector of Ozzy's Law has been teleported elsewhere. Teleported? To where? We believe that its destination was none other than the Ethereal Sea, Here were its elegant facilities reconstructed as the halls of Pandemonium, to great success, as you can see. So that means Professor Claudian is in there, in that monstrous fortress? That is our leading theory. We can certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into the depths in search of the missing man. Oh, I got it, no worries. Yet before we do, there is another pressing matter. While Pandemonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. We observed its behavior with the anti-scope, and to our horror, witnessed its gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. What? It must be stopped. The ethereal sea harbors the souls of the departed. It's the wellspring from which all creatures are born. Its flow were disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Oh yeah, you know what, that makes sense. Precisely, its safety must be our first priority. Rid us of this menace, Anthony. Then we will be at the library to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. Alright. This memory crystal was recovered from Claudian's airship. Take it with you. It may yet provide some insight into the enigma of Pandemonium. Without Themis, there will be no army of phantom warriors. I realize you are more than capable in combat, but are you certain you'll be alright? Oh yeah, no worries, I got this. Themis isn't the only one who can summon our illusionary allies. As long as I'm free to focus on my foe, there's not to worry about. Is that actually a thing? I mean, it kind of makes sense. If I'm able to focus on our enemy, we should be straight. But I didn't think... I don't know. I don't think that's actually like a lore reasoning for it. I would just go with the first one because, you know, we got the power of Asm. I got the power of Asm and Idolin on my side. He isn't why, of course. I should have known someone of your talents would master even the ancient arcane arts. Apologies for my failure of imagination. Once we are freed of the looming specter of Pandemonium, you must promise to share your knowledge for the sake of thorough reports. Of course, it's in the meanwhile. I focus my efforts on providing you with the information support I can. I shall gather researchers from the confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. Well, I got my entire party here to help me out here, so no worries. We're gonna bring the best of the best of the best. The ninth circle. Alright, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I've been hearing about this music for a minute. And I'm really looking forward to it. In truth, my days are stuffed to the brim. What with all the record taking and document fetching, but worry not, the knowledge of that realm's survival hinges on my efforts, sustains me. You got it. At this depth, the ethereal sea itself poses little real danger, but we know not what else awaits you. I shall monitor your health from a distance, that we might leap to your aid should a crisis be at hand. Oh, no worries, I got two of the best healers with me tonight. Okay, whenever you guys are ready, just let me know and I will go ahead and throw you guys in. Hold on, I want to kind of read what some of it says. Like a brooch of dark ink on a serene canvas, Pandemonium now floats foreboding upon the ethereal sea. From its gates has emerged a beast with an insatiable Insustainable appetite for souls. In its feast, threatens to sever the flow of life itself. Although Pandemonium's mysteries beckon to you from the darkness, you must first quell this immediate threat to the star. Okay. Oh, let's get it. Gosh, I forgot about this song too. It's such a jam. Twerk mode engage? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that what it's gonna be? Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. When the piano hits? Okay. You'll be twerking? Okay. Okay. With the power of Asm, I summon my allies with me. Okay.
My feast must not end. My feast must not be interrupted.
And it's voice acted. Mythic creation. Cockrotos? Coctos? Alright. I'm not taking this one. Oh my gosh. Daggone, this sounds so different. I feel like we're at a rave. Whoa, what the heck?
My every breath is laced with magics.
Ice Vine. Okay, yeah, we saw this in the trailer. Okay. Oh. This shouldn't? I noticed it's the song from the last one, the Age Circle, but remix. Okay. I've noticed there's two different voices with him, so I wonder if the different voices also mean what mechanic they're gonna use. Oh! Wow, I did not see that. Oh shoot, maybe I didn't need to do that. That's okay. We're good, we're good. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so I need to pay attention to that for whenever I tank this. What can I just want to get a little more damage in. Oh, that was slick. That was kind of slick. Okay, fire and ice. Oh, run over the fire? Okay. That sounds like Meteon a little bit. So you gotta go to the opposite, okay. Wonder if that was okay. Yeah, I think they increased our yams. Or yams. Because that did not used to cover the whole arena, but now it does. I'm going for it. Not enough damage. But oh well, I think that's still fine. Nice. That was awesome. That was a really good fight. And the music is definitely twerk worthy. Definitely twerk music. That just makes me really excited to see what the last one's gonna end up being like. Yeah, great job, everyone. Great job with our first fight. Alright, I gotta get my loot. I'll take whatever for the time being. I'll figure out more later. Yeah, the bass drop. Impressive work, Anthony. Their memories of their tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. Is it Athena? I think that's who we were trying to find last time. Yep, I am Athena, chief key ward of the Pandemonium, wife to La Habrea, and the mother of Eric. And it is I who made Pandemonium anew in the underworld. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all of your recent troubles. Well dang, just go ahead and blur it out. I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one. For your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you, there is no need. I know not what La Habrea has told you of me, but all that I have done out of sincere scientific curiosity. That's how it starts. That's why they got mad scientists for a reason. You hate her? Uh-oh. That appetite yet remains even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing up from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. Sure thing. You were reborn. Give Claudian back. Do we know that she captured Claudian? So you have no intention of halting your research. These are some good questions. Well, obviously she's gonna pursue it. But how does she come back? In a sense, yes, was the only way I could see my research completed. The Mirage souls floating in the ethereal sea provided all the raw material I require, and your professor, Claudian, proved a most welcome surprise. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those with which I will grasp godhood. You are as stubborn as La Habrea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. Is that a stripper pole? Oh no, with the music? Luckily, you have already possessed the tools I require to make one for you. Yes, that crystal tames with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well, La Habrea and Eric Thanios. I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls, that with their help you may come to see clearly. Oh, is she gonna bring them here? So that's how they got here. I thought we would travel to the past. Interesting. You. How? Where are you? Surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me, my desire for godhood. There's another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You're talking about Elpis? You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. Well, hello there. I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this inadequacy? Adequacy. Okay. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? Yeah, I got a couple places. Yeah, I like that emote. That's a great one. Okay. I think this next one I'm gonna go... Let's go Gunbreaker. Some hints I can glean from the surroundings, but I would prefer you simply cut through this knot of questions. Well, hold on. Oh, they're scared because they're here. I see. How unexpected. I do hope we can consider them allies. Yeah, no worries. One with an aura of overwhelming authority and the other that seems uncomfortable in his own skin. I believe I understand just well enough to be thoroughly intimidated. I don't know how long it's been, Anthony, but it's good as ever to see your face. Would that I were it under more conventional circumstances. Just where are we? And what events have led to this unexpected reunion? Well, you see, I came to the present day, and then, like, I don't know, it just happened to... Well, the Pandemonium popped out of nowhere. Ah, yes, I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in, not least of all the fact that you hail from the future. I searched for you after a time, but could find no trace. Now I know why. This is my... you know, present time. Our age has its shares of surprises. If my memories are to be believed, the supposedly world-ending final days came upon us. Yet, here we are. In a future where you, at least, exist. Oh, so you know about that. Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? Are we even allowed to say anything? Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endured in some form, as but memories. We may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it has come to pass, his future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. Yeah. Agreed, but as memories given fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid Anthony in battle. Nay, Athena met us to speak, and nothing more. That's okay, I got a pretty good party with me. But though we may be tools, we need not to be slaves to their whims. We will tear ourselves from their grasp and shatter her ambitions. Must wonder how she knew of our history with Anthony. Likely she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandemonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own, a shortcoming we must remedy at once. It would do well to learn more of the Pandemonium now dominating the landscape of souls. Anthony's colleagues, will doubtless prove to be of value in their respect. Oh, hey there, guys. No need to be scared. Come on. Let's go crit. I know, bless their souls and their hearts. They're so frightened. Are those two over there, researchers from this era? We must share what we know at once, that we might piece together this vexing puzzle. Matter of fact, I might go... I'll go Paladin for the next fight. Oh, on to the next one. La Habre is eyeing the frightened researchers with a mix of curiosity and derision. Why do your companions hesitate to approach? We may be unusual visitors, but time is of the essence. Bring them here. Hey man, I can't force them. Well, you see guys, they're from the past, but they're friendly. No need to worry. Although you may be but a confluence of memory, it is an honor to meet the personage I have only read in Anthony's reports. As a researcher, this is beyond exciting, but I admit to no small measure of fear as well. I know what you mean. I can scarcely stop my legs from shaking. We're powerless to do aught but speak. I see no reason why you should be afraid. It isn't my life I fear for. I only fear that I might not have the chance to ask you all the questions now burning a hole in my mind. We stand before two of the ancients, who hold priceless knowledge beyond the ken of any of our peers. But what purpose does fear serve if not to be confronted and conquered? To that end, we shall share with you our records, and perhaps together we can find the thread which will lead us safely out of this conundrum. Information shall be our most precious resource, for that is the only weapon we can wield in these forms. Our memories are at your complete disposal. We can start with Athena, whose thirst for discovery will see all life consumed. Her desires hasn't changed. Still, she seeks to transcend her mortal existence so that she might unravel the mysteries of life. She would become a god. A nebulous concept, but Athena had her own ideas on what divinity entailed. In her mind, a god can create souls at will. Thus, she chose the underworld, or the ethereal sea. It is known in this age as the staging ground for her final experiments. Here lies a practically bottomless well of ether. Even if it means stemming the flow of life itself, she intends to continue her work. She thinks of nothing else. We caught a glimpse of Athena as we came into this world. Her smile, her voice, they were just as I remembered. Without even realizing it, I found myself feeling an affection for her. Well, it is his mother, so it's understandable. Don't look at me like I'm gone mad. I'm not asking you to join her side. I know the true Ericthonios would never want that, but these emotions remain in memory, if nowhere else. We shall remain here to compile what information we can. You must infiltrate Pandaemonium and seek out Athena. You got it. I would ask that you leave the memory crystal with us. It may hold secrets which have yet to be unveiled. Sure. Let me just get it out of my pocket. There you go. Oh, sorry. It's got a little lint right there. Let me remove that lint for you real quick. Okay, there you go. All that's left is to cross that menacing threshold. Shall we take a closer look? I have one question for you. Does the word Orosite mean aught to you? Orosite? Why yes, there is a few records of its existence. It mainly makes appearance in the legends of Ivalice. Interesting that we're bringing Ivalice in this. In tales concerning the Asian Laha... Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Well, in tales concerning an entity known as an Asian, this personage is associated with Black Orosite, known as the Heart of Salbik, a source of considerable power. I see. So time has not buried it. Interesting. I gotta get all my dialogue. Lahabrea asked me about an Orosite, has yet to say a word since he heard the answer. Did I say something wrong? He is quite intimidating in his silence. I've read that the ancients were much larger than the people of our era. Perhaps Athena endeavored to make them less imposing? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They are a lot taller than us. I must think. Leave me be while you attend to your tasks. Alright. You ready, Eric? From the outside, Pandaemonium looks no different than it does in the past. However, there is no guarantee that the inside will be familiar. You would do well to secure the area near the entrance first. Once it has been cleared of threats, Lahabrea and I can approach, and we shall begin our exploration of the interior. Alright, sounds good. How do we get over there? The portal should convey you to the Pandaemonium gates. I hardly need to tell you to keep your weapon at the ready. Elpis? I knew you would come. Yeah, it is Elpis. Or Themis. I never lost faith that we would meet again. I told you as much, did I not? I understand you may be confused. I was, too, at first. You see, I'm not the true Themis. I was made by Athena, molded from one of the many souls of her disposal. I'm only an illusion built from the memory no more real than Lahabrea and Ericthonios. Even so, I believe I have a grasp of the situation. This is the distant future. Decent future. The future where Athena lives once more, although the means of her rebirth are yet beyond me. You are here to stop her. Have I the right of it so far? Yeah, pretty much. Very good. I would be disappointed if you did not rise to her challenge. Although, I am sorry to say that I cannot aid you. My creator has tampered my essence, and I am oddly inclined to act in her entrance. I could do not but offer you words of warning. We will fight, and it cannot be avoided. Oh, we gotta fight again? There's no need for the pain expression. Remember, I am but an illusion. Nothing worth shedding tears over. We can free you, just as we freed Attitudes? Yeah. I would feel terrible if I had to trounce Elpis again. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. I know not what is in your mind, but I must stress again that I cannot defy the urge to stand against you. Athena hold over me is unyielding. Still, I would ask that you listen carefully to the advice I offer you now. Athena has prepared a new vessel to replace Eric so that she may become a god. But gathering the souls readily available in this sea of ether, she tempers her own essence. If the souls are faint, diffused, she doubts whether they are sufficient for her goals. So she has turned her gaze to you. Despite your thin ether, you managed to lay Hippo low, Athena, and know the secret of your strength. Yeah, I still call Hippothenos Hippo. To that end, she has prepared an experiment for her observation. Fight for your life against Athena's creation, and in doing so, give her the knowledge she desires. It's gonna be that second screenshot, is it? Of that one enemy that we saw in the trailer. That's what I think it's gonna end up being. Because they showed us the first two, but I don't know about the last two. More chain animations. Whip class? Yep. Oh, it's got a wing. Oh, so we're fighting Pandaemonium itself. Okay. What's happening? Athena has made her move. We must find a way to reach her, or all is lost. We can do little but hope for Anthony's success. We got this. Ain't that right, guys? We got this. Yeah, the chains really do make you think of, I don't know, just being silly. But I do hope for a whip class at some point in the future. Oh wow, this place looks interesting. Pandaemonium. Once a mass of lifeless stone, now imbued with a soul. Athena has grown much since her death at La Habrea's hand. Oh, although the souls she creates are imperfect, they act with absolute obedience. Now, you should cut your way through this monster. You have so many others, then you shall come before me. Do not hesitate. Do what you must, for that is the only way to stop Athena. Okay. He's got a robotic face. The 10th circle. Alrighty. Ready for another round, folks? Alright, let's read it while we wait. You steel yourself to brave Pandaemonium once again, but your advance is blocked by a familiar face, Themis, who has been molded by Athena from memories of the past and souls of the present. Although his voice is friendly, he says that the strings of his creator force him to face you as a foe. Before he departs, the massive stone impenetrable gates of Pandaemonium arranged into a twisted form, this verbatim being served as singular purpose to crush any who would oppose its mother's plans. I like the arena so far, it's pretty neat looking. Whoa, look at that. We got one tank and two healers and no instant queue? Yoshi P? Where's my refund? I'm just kidding. I guess we get a good look at this guy. Is that poison floor? So that means we're gonna have like a status effect of poison, maybe? That's what I'm getting so far. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, this song again. With the power invested in me, as the power of Asm, come adventurers, aid me on my quest.
I am Pandaemonium. From countless failures have I soulless vessels, I breathe life.
Demonic Dungeon Pandemonium. Yeah, the bass drop. I'm ready for it again. I'm gonna let this person take it.
You will go no further. Like a spider. I
Like a
spin
spider.
my web.
Dang, that lasted quite some time.
This prison offers no escape.
Wait, I got a vulnerability sack from that? Does everyone get vulnerability sacks from it?
I mustn't disappoint Lady Athena.
Oh! Oh, I did not see that. Okay. Okay.
Stay where you are.
Okay. Oh, no, that's a tank stack.
Like unto
Wow,
change.
okay. Okay. So this is an interesting one.
Tangled morsel awaiting death.
Yeah.
All paths lead back to me.
I'm gonna guess I need to be away from it like this? Yeah.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power.
Okay, I see.
Stay where you are.
Yeah, he's definitely taking some serious damage from that stack.
Awaiting death.
This isn't too bad so far, though.
All paths lead back to me. These bars are unbreakable.
Okay. Oh, we gotta go to a different platform? Oh, shoot. I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, so that is a poison status effect. I knew it.
I am Pandaemonium, and these cells are mine.
Oh! Did I do something? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I must have missed something there. Thanks, Tashi.
Stay where you
Fat fingered? Oh no, it's okay.
Bear yourselves to me.
Wow, you're just banging your head against the platform?
Shall be done.
Okay, hold on.
For Athena. For Mother. I'll give you special cells.
Do I gotta stack in there? Yeah. Okay, I was supposed to. Cool.
Your soul screams.
Okay, so I gotta get out of there as soon as it happens. I see.
These bars are unbreakable. Stay where you are. Wet like unto chains. All hearts lead back to me. For Athena. For Mother.
Okay, this fight was actually really easy. It was very fun, but very easy too. So I wonder if this is gonna be the same situation as last time. Where like the third raid is gonna be the difficult one.
Your soul screams.
There we go.
Like unto chains.
Nice. That was a great fight. I like that one. But it was really easy, so I think the third one's gonna be pretty hard. It's mostly a healer fight? I see. That makes sense. So this is gonna be a fun one to do as a healer. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I see you in Denzi. You guys were putting in the heals. The rescue was on accident? Okay, nah, that's no worries. No worries on the rescue. The heck is that? I see. Got confused with your hot bar, okay. That was a beautiful display, as always. I stand enchanted by your grace in the battle. Anthony, is that? Kind of. Pandemonium's final gate has been cast wide. I shall await your arrival beyond. Yeah, all the shields when the boss went ham, exactly. There was a lot of heals and shields in that entire fight. Apologies for not coming sooner. This space is enveloped by some fail of energy, and we couldn't risk venturing through it before taking due precautions. Were my eyes mistaken? Was that Themis? Tell us what you know. We must consider our next course of action carefully. So it's just another memory of him, but he seems like he has to work for Athena. He has to. Unlike you two. I know the piano of this song is so good. It's got you throwing it back? That must have been Themis, but how? I ought to have anticipated this. If she bore witness to this past events within Pandemonium, Athena would have found Elpis impossible to overlook. Few possess such a talent for magics, to say not of the emissary discerning judgment. And so she found his soul upon the tides of the ethereal sea and used his memories to craft a puppet that would serve her whims. But it is what Themis said true. She imbued Pandemonium itself with a soul? Yep, that's what I just fought. To breathe life into that which should never live. Athena's research is fast approaching its culmination. My apologies. Fortunately, with the information shared with us by your friends, we've made some strides towards figuring out how to stop her. A crystal called the Heart of Solbic may be the key. Here we go. The researchers related a quick but thorough history of events leading to the present, the sundering of the star, the emergence of Asians, and the calamities that they brought to bear upon the realm. Tales that under her other circumstances we would have considered childish fantasy, if not for a name that rang true to La Habrea's memories. The Heart of Solbic. To you, the secret of the ultimate weapon might not least the spell known as Ultima, and source of endearing mystery. Well, here we go. We are told that a general from the Garlean Empire was gifted this Oracite by an Asian, that the ultimate weapon might be perfected. The identity of this shadowy benefactor, however, remains a curious unknown. Oh no, we know it. We know it. You seem to be a veritable trove of uncommon knowledge. If there is aught you are withholding, I'm not saying nothing. Very well. At present, the Heart of Solbic itself is the greater moment. It is the creation of Athena, made during her time with the words of La Habrea. This predates even Pandemonium's construction. She brought before us a crystal she claimed to have chance upon saying it contained immersed power. She dubbed it Aurosite, studying it with a fever unusual even for her. The eventual fruit of her efforts was a Stygian crystal unlike aught we had ever seen, the heart of Solvik. What is Aurosite? How did she find this Aurosite? Did Athena encounter Ultima, the High Seraph, and perchance? How did she find this? Athena was never forthcoming as to how she found the crystal. We came to believe that the originated outside our star, but could deduce little else. Much later, we discovered that Aurosite magnifies the desires of those who come into contact with it. This would do much to explain Athena's actions, following her recovery of the crystal. Alas, this realization came too late. By the time I moved to seal the Aurosite, its insidious influence away, Athena's plot had already been laid. So, what became of the heart of Solvik? I took from Athena's laboratory after I ended her life. The density of the ether within was unlike anything, and I had observed. I knew its capacity for destruction, but further analysis proved impossible. I elected to safeguard it myself. It is possible that Athena herself obscured the crystal's contents. Even were her memories stored within, I would have remained in ignorance. If she included some mechanism by which to give these memories form, as she did with our own, she would be reborn. Ironic that I should have protected those very memories in the name of safeguarding the star. Fate is loath to see mistakes go unpunished. You guys having a full-blown conversation here. I was like, hold on, what's going on? Let me catch up here for a second. The healers are talking. All right. I'll let y'all be. My apologies. The monster unleashed Ultima. I can only guess that it is what Athena's hand that placed such magic within the heart of Solvik. If so, it's only natural she would gift her own creation with such terrible power. Whoa, look at that background. La Habrea would discuss lingering questions concerning Athena, the emissary's judgment. I've told you all I know of Athena, and the many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she intends to store her memories within the heart of Solvik, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? During my fight with the Ultima weapon in the hands of the Asians, presumably. I would say the last time we ever seen it was when we were fighting Ultima weapon. It's been a while since I played A Realm Reborn, you know, in which you triumphed but failed to recover the heart. Yet according to your colleagues, there was another on the battlefield that day, an Asian, right? And this self-same Asian was later struck down at a location known as the Ether Chemical Research Facility. I've heard of that name, and recently, the site of Professor Claudian's disappearance. Indeed, he was tracing an ethereal signature resembling that of the memory of crystal in his possession, a signature that may well have belonged to the heart of Solvik, in which case, it is no coincidence that Athena's awakening followed. But what reason would he have to bring her back to life? Was his mind not of his own? Yet more questions without answers. Although Athena's essence is that of a memory, her magics have not suffered for lack of physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible, but she must have found a suitable vessel. If Elpis is to be believed, she readies this vessel for godhood and is perilously close to success. It buggers belief, as you may well know. You were the linchpin of her ambition. Yours was the only form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and has long since turned to dust. As pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we're to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, Anthony. Themis. I fear you won't find him so cooperative as we are accustomed to. We know not how vast the space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within the lurks Athena with Elpis leech at her side. This may be a simplistic theory, but hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he will be eager to see reason. We need only break the magic that binds him to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under Hippo's influence, you didn't stop trying until I was free. I would ask that you do the same for Themis. Though none of us are real in a conventional sense, I feel it must be done. Themis would never have wished to be your enemy. Oh, don't worry, I'm already thinking it. While Eric's perspective is a sentimental one, Elpis may possess privileged knowledge. To question him unpinned by magic would be ideal. Adidas broke free of her bonds in her final moments, suggesting that Athena holds weakens under the weight of combat. You might use the same principle to unshackle Elpis' mind. Alright, sounds like a plan. But remember that our very nature is fragile. Even if he inhabits a vessel with which you meet in battle, I'm certain it's not meant to endure. If left weakened for too long, his ether may dissipate back into the ethereal sea. You best act quickly. Alright, I'll do my best. I am going to do DPS for the 8th circle, because I have a bad feeling that the 3rd one is going to be just as hard as the other ones were. This is your raid? Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, what do you got to say before we go? We know not how long to free the... Oh, wait. We know not how long we'll have the free reign to go between here and the anti-scope. We remain here for none unless absolutely necessary. The crystal. I have returned it to the safekeeping of your colleagues. I could find nothing among the memories stored within. This space, on the other hand, is fascinating, wrought by the same power the keywords wielded, perhaps. Alright. You guys ready? You turning the music to 500%? Oh. Should I turn the music up a little louder for you guys? Double hear it? Oh no. Alright, I turned it up a little bit more. Given form so that he may serve as a tool to unlock the secret of your strength, Themis is unable to defy Athena's whims, and now stands against you in battle. However, you know that his heart wishes to stand by your side, as he did in ages past, so you resolve to break Athena's hold by any means necessary. Then you might join forces once again to walk through Pandaemonium's gates and fell the evil which lies beyond. Okay. Sounds good. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I like this song. So the music here is gonna be different than the last two. If that's the case, then I'm really excited to see what this one's gonna be. I didn't think that the last, well, it makes sense. It makes sense that the last two will be a different theme. Wait, you're pulling up to my house? Holding up the boombox with a piano? Oh no. You know, that'll be actually a pretty cool emote. How come they haven't added that? You just go to your friends' houses and start having a boombox. That should be an emote. They need to do that. Oh, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of memes. I am sure there's gonna be plenty of memes coming out of it. I'll tank the last one, but I'm afraid to tank this one. Usually the third raids are a lot harder. All right, here we go. Oh, dang, that was quick. Okay, that's cool, no worries. The 8th circle. Okay.
I suppose I have Athena to thank for this incarnation. I have long considered how I might stand against you, I admit. In transformation, I present to you my truth. I am Elpis.
Oh, hey! This is the Amurite theme. Oh, this is a song in the trailer. It is Amurite 3.0. Come to me, my friends. Aid me on my quest. Oh, this song's so good. Ephemeral Justice, Themis. He looks cool. It's almost giving me Innocence vibes. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, oh my gosh. This already kind of sounds like a bop. Oh, I don't blame you for screaming with this one. This is your favorite song, and I love this song too. Okay. Oh, 20 seconds? I guess this is a really hard fight. Ooh. Okay, I'm ready. Oh man, this sounds good.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
That piano key.
When light embrace or darkness consume.
Okay, I see what this is. Can you go in? Oh no! I thought you go in. Okay, divisive ruling. Can you go further on this one? Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just vibing.
Submit to the emissary's judgment. The balance must be maintained.
The balance must be maintained. Oh wait, are we supposed to? I'm confused. I don't know. Wait, what am I? I don't know what I was supposed to do there.
Will you be
Okay.
worthy to exist?
Thank you.
These magics are not for you to wield.
Okay. Oh! Just my luck. Okay. Okay, do we have like an indicator that tells us sigils of discord? Okay, so I got a yellow one. Do I gotta go to yellow?
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Oh wait, no. I think I'm supposed to go to. Wait, the opposite one. The opposite. Okay, I see.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Okay. All right, no more deaths here.
Your measure.
Because I had the sun and moon mechanic that was in my head. That's what I was thinking of. Like maybe I have to match it. They switch it up every once in a while. Ah, shoot. Not that time, buddy. I panicked that time. Okay.
From beyond. I am the emissary, and I shall never die.
Okay. So you go to the opposite.
Now to take your measure.
Oh, okay, you can't leave out. You have to stay in it.
These magics are not for you to wield.
Okay.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Whoa. Oh, I got a stack? Oh, hold on, buddy. I had a tank stack. Okay.
Now to take your measure.
Okay, divisive ruling, so he spreads that one.
For victory!
Oh, shoot.
Warriors forged in my own image.
Oh, okay, hold on. I see two different color ones. Oh, okay. Alright, I see it. That's cool.
These magics are not for you to wield.
Ruling. So we want to spread on this one. Yeah, there we go.
Power from beyond! Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Okay, that one you want to be close. Yeah, there we go.
For victory!
Okay, yeah, I got it. was a little difficult at first. I didn't understand it as much, but I got it.
I am the emissary, and I
Light
shall
and darkness. Okay, what do I got? Light.
Now to take your measure.
Ice of ruling. That's the spread one.
These magics are not for you to wield.
I'm screwed.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
I was like, screw it, I'm doing it. Nice. Nice. That fight was awesome. I just had to understand just those two mechanics, and I was straight. Great job, everyone. That was a lovely fight. Thanks for the heals as well. Yeah, they were definitely giving me multiple stacks the first time. I didn't understand it, but once I got it... Sorry for the panics. The fog has lifted. I knew that Athena's magic magnified the desires of their victim at the expense of aught else, but I've never guessed what desires of mine she could exploit. You love to see it? The suffering? Since the moment we met, I have made plain my interest in you, my desire to understand your nature. I suppose that curiosity extended to how each of us would fare in a match of strength. What is this? I'm guessing that's the leash coming off. Free. Then am I no longer needed? Oh, she's gonna just get rid of him. Do not look so crestfallen, my friend. These few moments of clarity are more than I could ask for. This lovely song. We need you, Themis. Your work isn't over yet. You must render judgment of Athena's actions. It's warm. Your ether. Gosh, I love this song. It's been so long. You've gasped the frying strides of my being and tied them together with your own. Nevertheless, I fear that I am here on borrowed time. I only hope that I can see you through the last of our battles. Until then, I would cherish every moment. Good to see you here, man. I am Elpis, the emissary. As such, it falls upon me to judge Athena, who would disrupt our carefully maintained balance to fulfill her own desires. I swear I shall not waver in this duty. Let us return to Eric and La Habrea. There is much I would share with you before we embark on our final ascent. Sounds good. That battle arena is really cool looking too. I like it. It gives me a lot of Innocence vibes. The four of us together once again. Although I may not have directly experienced our adventures, my memories make our bonds as real as any other. As I surmise, Elpis was constructed with the strength to see your battle done, yet I fear his ether may not sustain him through another. Themis, it's good to see you. I knew Anthony would guide you to our side once again. I am grateful he had the patience to tolerate my lapse in manner. Athena's had hold upon me is broken. I pledge every moment of my remaining time to seeing that she answer for her deeds. Very good. To that end, I would have you share what you know of her plan. Of course, as I mentioned, Athena possesses a vessel that may serve in the creation of a god. It is someone Anthony knows well, a man by the name of Claudin. By a twist of fate, his body proved to be ideal for Athena's purpose. The creation of a person requires not just body, soul, or memory, but rather all three. We are made from the memories of our ancient counterparts, etched upon drifting souls, and given form through the infusion of ether. We lack a physical body, yet you can see and feel us all the same. Athena is different. She has carved her memories into Claudin's soul, while it was still within his body, and thus made both her own. But even she is prone to error after the sundering become more fragile in both body and soul. This difference prevents Athena from realizing the full extent of her desires. So that's why she has turned her sights towards Anthony. His uncommon strength rivals even the mightiest of our age. By synchronizing his feats in battle, scrutinizing, Athena aims to deduce the secret of Anthony's prowess and use it to fortify her own vessel. Only then will the culmination of her research be at hand. We have to save Claudin. We simply remove Athena's memories from Claudin's body. Then we fight Athena. We must fight a Claudin as well. I don't think it's going to be a simple matter. But we do have to save him. It was either going to be the first choice or the third one. And under his task, an ardenous task, but not impossible. Athena can inscribe herself unto another soul, but she cannot erase its will. If we awaken Claudin's spirit to the reality of his bondage, he might be compelled to wrestle his body from Athena's clutches. We still don't know why she chose Claudin. What makes him more suitable than anyone else? Because he's got big dongs, man, that's why. I'm just kidding. Although I've never spoken to Claudin, I did witness an incident that may prove revelatory. When instructing the vessel to do her bidding, she called it by a familiar name, Erithanios. I'm just messing, guys. What? Why would she? It is as I thought. She left me for another man. tension was getting too high. I had to like do something. All right, the last one I'm going Gunbreaker for sure this time. The course of actions is clear. We must lay Athena low and secure Claudin. A difficult task, but sure, but one which present company is more than capable of achieving. Why would Athena use my name? More questions and few answers to go around. Oh, okay. Ooh, a mother's touch. Lihabrea will discuss the plan to bring about Athena's end. Yeah, it'd be great if you could join me on the last one. But if you can't, no worries. Themis, you may have just handed us the key to rescuing Claudin. What must we do? First and foremost, we must confront Athena. She must be made vulnerable, as Elpis was. Yet our opponent stands on the verge of godhood. As we are now, she would unmake us in an instant, right? Anthony, we have no choice but to place the burden of our fate, and the fate of many more besides, squarely upon your shoulders. I trust you have no objections? Not the first time I saved a huge group of people. God or no God, I shall cast her down. It's a burden I'm used to carrying. Objections? No? Concerns? Yes. I like that last one. I like this one. I'll go with that one. It's a burden I'm used to carrying. Because come on, we're the warrior of light. I imagine so. Ever have we relied upon your skills at arms? Relied. We all appreciate Anthony's willingness to fling himself at the unknown. However, we have yet to hear how this will liberate Claudin. I have a plan. Do not trouble yourself over the details. The same goes for you, Anthony. You must focus the entirety of your attention on Athena. She will not be easy bested, even by one of your prowess. Then let us trust in Lihabrea and prepare for the battle to come. Before we face Athena, I must know. Did she have mummy milkers? I'm just kidding. If she had never discovered the Orosite and never fallen under its influence, would she have lived a normal life? Would she have been a mother to me? I have asked myself the same question. Questions with no answer, I fear. He just wants a mom. But let us put them out of our mind. There is something we must discuss, and I will do so not as Lihabrea, but as a father to my son. Aww. Because he's my son. Build a fence around the stream. Oh, no, maybe I am being a little extra. The 12th and final circle. All right. Now I heard this last one is a banger. Of course, it has to be. It's the last one. I'm looking forward to it. Athena maintains absolute control over this space. Beyond the gate, she has doubtless built herself an abode worthy of a god, and now awaits the arrival of her supplicants. For now, we place our trust in you. The rest must wait until we have Athena before us. You know, I knew we were gonna fight Athena as our final boss, really. I just knew it. Right now, Athena must be the sole focus of your attention. We shall not hesitate to exploit any weakness she can sense. Alright, you folks ready? You don't want to discourage me, but you know, 11 is your favorite? Okay, yeah, that's fair. I can see how you like 11 more. I'm gonna try to read this before we start it. The chief keyword of Pandaemonium's appetite for godhood has been made only more keen by 12 millennia of slumber, and even her own flesh and blood are not but tools which to feed her hunger. No sacrifice too great, no price too high. Athena would see all life extinguished if it brought her even one elm closer to her ultimate goal. Her wicked ambitions can be suffered no longer, so you must journey into Pandemonium's heart and cut out their source. I have a feeling this is going to be a really cool one though, because just look at that background. Come on, you can have a background looking like that and it's not going to be a cool one. I'm just curious what she's going to end up looking like too. She's got to have a really cool form. I will say, when it comes to the Shadowbringers raids, I do like the last one in the Savage mode more than the normal mode. Like the normal raid for Shadowbringers, the last one, it's a nice one and I like the theme, but I like the Savage version more. The Savage version is great. Oh, here we go. There we go. The 12th circle. There she is. Hey, how's it doing?
You have done well to reach the seat of godhood. Now, bear your souls to me.
Come to me. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, look at that form. Wow, that's a really cool looking form. Athena. That looks awesome. Okay. I'm glad it's voice acting too. Oh wait, is that the order she's gonna attack? Oh, wait. Alright, now we go over. Oh, server tick. I do like this song. This is pretty good. Oh, what? I know I was over before that. Whatever.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Oh, what's this? Whoa, that's cool. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know how you guys... Oh, you got a favorite part in this? Okay. Oh, wait, it's the whatever the first one goes to? And then, okay, I see. Or maybe it's the blue ones you gotta focus on. it's coming? Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on here. I like that it's mixing all the songs. Oh yeah, this sounds awesome. I can see how that's your favorite. That sounds awesome. Oh, so everyone had an AoE. Okay, I see. So everyone takes their turn with the AoEs. Oh, oh. Neat. Shields? Was I supposed to put shields up? Or no, you're just saying the amount of shields. Oh. That had me a little afraid for a second. Okay, that side first. Oh, wait, no. We're almost done, guys. Oh, what the? Oh, man. I did not see that. I guess I should have followed you guys, but I was trying to remain tanking.
Today, my theory shall be proven as fact.
Our party is like all over the place. Oh. Oh wait, this side first, or? Oh, come on, server tick. I'm just gonna take that L. This boss is really making us run for our money. Okay. Ah, fiddle. No, Tashi. I'm a little nervous, but I think we got it. Nice. There we go. Nice. Woo! Nice, man. That was awesome. Great job. Great job. That was tough, and I liked that it was tough for us and all that. But you guys did great. Ooh, man, that was fun. Pandemonium complete. All right, looking good. He was taking a drink and then dead. Yeah, great job. You two did really good here. I had faith in our entire party. There was definitely some shaky times, but we got it, and that was fun. Yeah, her big attack was definitely something else. Yeah, I saw the amount of shields that we all had. There were so many shields. Countless years I've waited within that stiffening crystal, and now when my dream is finally within reach, you stand in my way. Your dream is not but selfish ambition. Its fulfillment would benefit only you. Alright, Tashi, thank you. You have yourself a good night, man. And why, Athena? At the end of this road to godhood, what did you have to find? It matters not. The fact remains that she works against the interests of the star. Oh, I know. Even so, I would hear her answer. I would know why my mother cast us aside. Unlike you, Eric Thanios, you were never so inquisitive before. Having struck upon a hypothesis, there is but one thing the wise woman desires. Oh, she done gone crazy. Infallible proof. Alright, Denzi, thank you. You have yourself a good night as well. My theory was that any true God would see us as we are, imperfect. She would hammer out our flaws and build something greater. To prove this could not but benefit the star, I would give it the perfect stewards, that it might shine brighter than any other. And you would destroy the lives of already upon it? In that I am no different from our peers. Over the course of eons, how many creations have we wrought? Such creators cannot but usher their inferior predecessors into oblivion. Even without our meddling, nature would take the self-same course. If the destination is the same, is it somehow worse to arrive there by the guidance of a god? I think not. The Aura Sight made such thoughts irresistible, perhaps, but it cannot have created them from what cloth, whole cloth. This is Athena's truth. What right have you to pass judgment? You were but a vessel for my masterwork. Your purpose ends there. My only mistake was leaving you possessed of a soul. What are you saying? Those lips. Poor Eric. Always the last to arrive at the obvious conclusion. I gave birth to you for a single reason, that you might serve as my tool. And like any tool, I crafted you to suit my needs, that you might accept my essence when the time comes. Of course, I also made you more amenable to my demands, and ensured that you would feel a glowing affection for your dear mother. However, it seems that my tinkering was insufficient. My very feelings were of your design? She's plotting. You created a boy unable to grasp even the simplest magic, ever hopelessly clinging to his mother's robes, unable to do otherwise. I was doomed from the start. Yet here you are, standing in defiance of her design. You are more than what she made you. I still feel the sting of it, but with pain comes clarity. You ill deserve to wear the mantle of a god. As stubborn as you are witless, if this star will not be mine, then it serves no purpose. Quick! Strike her down! Take her out! She aims to obliterate the ethereal sea and stem the flow of life. She would do no such thing. Before the battle, La Habrea told me I was the key to finishing this. Although I am but an illusion, my soul has crossed eons to find its home in another. One whose body Athena has seen fit to purloin as her own. Much of what I once was now resides in him. Should my memories seize this chance to follow suit, they may resound enough to wake his mind. But Athena inhabits him still. What will you become of you? I don't know. The story never heard of us until this moment. I don't know, but if I can rouse his soul, perhaps we will disrupt Athena's hold. It's the best chance we have. My whole life others have looked down upon me, but I've never given up searching for my purpose. Now I've found it. This decision is yours to make, and yours alone. Do as you will, my son. I know you shall make me proud. Yeah, we actually haven't heard of him in the story before all of this. So, Ericthonios, do not dare. No, stop this. Your words hold sway over me no longer. My life is my own. And I have found my true family. Ugh. Did he just tackle her? My power is swine. The vessel rejects me. No, he just went inside her. It looked like he was about to tackle her. What is happening? Athena's magic should be impotent with no body to heal them. Precisely. Athena was the sole force holding the space around Pandemonium together, and now it crumbles. Although little would change if we were buried here, we cannot let this be Anthony's final resting place. Yeah, man, I got another expansion to go to. And we still got another set of raids to do as well. Of all my miscalculations, to think that you would be my undoing, that you would even be capable of defying me. Ah, is there more you would want to say to me? Or have you decided to return to your dear mother's bosom? Have you brought Claudin back to me? Apologies, but I am only the dregs of your own memory. I can do not but watch as the evil you've wrought collapse, bearing you under its weight. How disappointing. Truly useless to the last. And who made me that way? So what about La Habrea? Because we are supposed to be facing him at a certain time. Alright, looking good. Questions, questions, and more questions. Why did Claudin set out by himself? What did he see? Well, I do hope he wakes soon. At least on the surface, Professor Claudin appears unharmed. We must wait for him to regain consciousness. To judge anything beyond that, I fear... He looked up and then back down. Although Eric was not but a collection of memories, I know his absence pains you. But he acted with resolve, full aware of the potential consequences. Let us look back on this moment, not with sorrow, but with pride. You both are the heroes of the day. Athena's ambitions would have swallowed the world had you not stemmed their advance. We shall stay here, both, to look over Professor Claudin, and ensure that there are no further disturbances in the ethereal sea. You should rest, and I will not take no for an answer. Guided by the past. It seems we can do naught but wait. Perhaps we might discuss a matter which has been troubling me. While your colleagues, Niminji Gigi, was enlightening us on the historical events which led to this era, she let slip the name of one of the Asians, La Habrea. Although she knew of the figure only from her research, she was most insistent that there is no evidence connecting the Asian to myself. Yet I am aware that this La Habrea used the heart of Selbig to sow chaos throughout your world, and I'll be a fool to deny such strong connections between us. You are the only one present who has met the Asian in question, so I would ask you directly, are he and I one and the same? Is my fate to work in the shadows and bring about untold destruction? To be honest, I can't really say for certain. Because the La Habrea we knew in the past doesn't seem like the La Habrea that's standing before us. A diplomatic answer. I understand the Asians often use the bodies of others to enact their plots, so it is impossible to say who they truly are. These Asians, or paragons, I'm told, were ruthless in their schemes to regain the sundered worlds. I have heard but a small number of their deeds, and still, I find it difficult to comprehend the depths to which they were willing to sink. To choose a path of evil, all for the sake of the star. I admit, it's a decision I would make under the right circumstances. Although the ages may take their toll, my devotion to my duty will never waver. Paying no heed to what might be lost, I would treat the heart of Salvik as a mere tool for my own ends. Never caring to look beyond the surface, I will unleash forces that I fail to truly comprehend, and remain blissfully ignorant of the hypocrisy all the while. He's awakened. Welcome back. Ah, it appears Claudin has awakened. Hey, man. Anthony, I have some faint memories of what transpired. You stood against Athena and won. And you were there too. La Brea. Eric Thanios' memories of you dwell within me still. Through unyielding discipline, you hope to forge a son equal to yourself, but the crucible you placed him in left scars which were loath to heal. Yet you were never motivated by selfishness. All you did was in service of your duty. At the least, I will hear no more. Though you may possess Eric's memories, you are not him. In rebirth, you have become someone else entirely, and you belong to this age. As such, I am your enemy, and an enemy does not deserve sympathy. Of course, I would never condone the actions of an Asian, but you are not him. You are La Brea of the Conviction. You spared no effort in saving us from Athena's machinations. For that you deserve the utmost praise and my personal thanks. If you insist on deceiving yourself, then so be it. My stance remains unchanged. The most difficult of your trials is behind you. But you may find that Pandaemonium has yet to relinquish the last of its secrets. Among them is the identity of Hippo, a liberator, who set the very first wheels in motion. There is but one place to find these answers: the past. However, I must insist that you keep silent about Athena's fate. While I doubt it would change the decisions I make, you should not tender us information we could not uncover ourselves. Now that I have said my piece, I shall follow in my son's footsteps. These odious memories will fade to nothing, as was always their fate. Farewell. My time too draws near, but I believe I can stay long enough to see this matter through. You shall journey to the past to seek out the truth of La Habrea's words, yes? While Themis himself may have been there to see this encounter, I have the unique opportunity to hear your perspective on the matter. That is, of course, if you will share it with me. Yeah, sure. I look forward to it. I shall take in the ethereal sea one final time as I wait your return. I forgot I was even accepting a quest there. Okay. I believe we've yet to see the full effect of these events will have on the ethereal sea. Once Professor Claudin recovers, we must conduct a thorough investigation. Rosanad and I shall return to Aphoria and make our report to Master Fortunal at once. Oh, where to begin? I too shall stay here and await your return. I could use the rest, and there is a matter I would discuss with you and Themis before we say our farewells. Okay. Now all that is left is to return to Pandaemonium and ask La Habrea to shed light upon its few remaining mysteries. I look forward to your return. Okay. Be in a bit. Oh, I haven't heard the theme in this area in a while. This is gonna be nice. I will say the way it's concluded is a lot different than what I was expecting. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but it is a little different. The original Pandaemonium. There's actually interesting. There's actually people here too. DualSense controller low. Uh-oh. Hold on. All right. Hegemone. Oh, you must be Anthony. I'm Hegemone, keyword of Abyssos. But I suspect you may already know that. We did meet once before, after all. Although I was not entirely myself at the time. Thanks to you, however, I can rightly say my facilities are mine once more. At present, I am taking stock of the damage done to the facility. They're gonna probably want me to enter in. Yeah, they're gonna want me to enter inside of it. I wonder where they are inside. Oh, there they are. In this area again. Hey guys. Good to see you again. Thank you for checking up on us. Did you speak with Hegemone and the other wardens on your way here? Hegemone was the only one who wants to talk to me. The work is long, but we have made great strides in undoing Athena's meddling. Anthony, I didn't expect you to see you again so soon, but it's always a joy. You seem quite happy to be here. Yeah, good to see you again, man. Anthony, truth be told, I thought you would have little reason to ever visit this place again. It seems I was wrong. I'm not here just to say hello. I got answers. I mean, I want answers. I got questions and I need answers. How neatly you obfuscate your motivation. Do as you will then. He has gone through the trouble to visit us, so I hardly think curtness is in our order. We braved Pandaemonium together. Why not at least share with him our progress? I have relinquished control of Pandaemonium to La Habrea. I was never meant to hold it for long, and now such authority resides in the rightful hands. With La Habrea's help, we have poured through Athena's research into the Hemathoi. Thus, were we able to restore Hegemone's body and mind. Yet there is still much work to be done. Damage to repair, key wards to replace. The tasks are too many to count. But although the path may be long, our progress is steady. I believe we can safely say that Pandaemonium will soon function as it did before. Indeed. Before we reach that point, however, there are some matters which must be put into rest. One concerns Pandaemonium itself, another is a personal matter. Until they are settled, I cannot move forward. It shall not take long. Lack of resolve caused me to delay, but I have chosen my course. These concerns must be weighty indeed. Do you intend to share your burdens with us? If you would bear witness, then come. Your arrival at this very moment almost beggars belief, but I shall not ask you to leave. I simply ask that you do not interfere, no matter what may happen. So he is starting to turn into the La Habrea we all know. Stay here. This will be over soon. Why did you call me here, Master La Habrea? There is still much to be done if the warders are to be free. You have served within Pandaemonium since Athena's time, have you not? That makes you the most senior key ward, now that Attitus is gone. As such, you deserve to know a secret few others are privileged to hear, one concerning myself. Separating the Hippo from myself required removing part of my soul. A necessary sacrifice, but one which came at no small cost to my natural talents. I am but a shadow of the man I was at the time my appointment as La Habrea. I could never hope to wield the same magic that Hippo used to bind the warder's mind, let alone break their shackles. That tone of defeat does not befit your voice, Master La Habrea. Do not give in to despair. There is no despair, only truth. I do not confide in you to garner cheap sympathy. Hippo left behind fascinating research. His conclusion was that in order to transform a vessel into a Hematheos, absolute control over their mind was essential. As you well know, the magic used to achieve such dominion exploited strong emotions within their victims' hearts. In the case of Hesperos and Attitus, their respect for me. Upon slipping his bonds, Hippohastos took steps to throw Pandaemonium into chaos. With their attention divided, key ward and warder alike were easy targets. But there was an act that came before, regardless of Hippo's prowess. He could not have won freedom on his own. So he had someone working with him. For long days and nights, I pondered who might have released him. I could only conclude that Athena's plans were set in motion long ago, when she claimed the mind of one of her admirers. Hegemone, none would question your pride in your position, your devotion to Pandaemonium. But you do not believe I am the one fit to lead it, do you? Your loyalty lies not with my vision for Pandaemonium, but Athena's. Master La Habrea, whatever has sparked this sudden accusation? I assure you there is a proper explanation. What are you doing, La Habrea? Do not approach. As I have already stated, even should I detect Athena's tinkering, I am currently powerless to dispel it. And so I have come to a decision, one which was made with the best interests of our star in mind. In order to build a better future, I require the strength I have lost. I must embrace these Otis memories. Odeus. Yup, he's becoming La Habrea. Mark well this sight, engrave it upon your very soul. You now bear witness the true La Habrea. Oh wow, he just cooked her. I cannot imagine this was an easy choice, but it is done. Is she alive? Yes, and she shall remember this lesson well. Athena's puppet no longer, I see. She may yet harbor ill will towards me, but that is a risk I am willing to take. Our star requires a steady hand to guide it, and now mine is equal to the task. I can no longer allow Pandemonium to divert my focus. Hegemone, I would ask that you serve me anew. There is none other more suited to overseeing this prison. None other who will take such pride in their duty. My loyalty to Athena led me to betray you once before. Why would you allow me to keep the position of keyword? I require your talents, as I require Hippo's. The past is of no consequence. Very well. In honor of our fallen colleagues, I shall restore this institution to its former glory. La Habrea is himself once more. He wields his authority without hesitation, and thinks not twice once his judgment has sounded. Yet he is different from Athena. He thinks only of the betterment of the star. So long as duty guides his action, he shall not share her fate. And should his convictions ever waver, the emissary will set him back on the proper course. Good. If this is the path he chooses to walk, then I will walk with him. I'll allow our bond to fray no further. As his son, I will support him in the days ahead. I would not ask you to say the same, Anthony. You and I stand on peaks separated by vast chasms. Our perspectives shall never align. And never shall one give way to the other, for such is our nature. With that in mind, let us consider any debts between us to be void. Before you leave here, mark well these words. My resolve shall weather loss unfathomable and yield before no obstacle. Walk your path with the same conviction. You know it. Master La Habrea saw through me long ago, but now my mind is unclouded by doubt, and I shall not fail him again. Hippo and Laha were one of the same when he was named as one of the convocation. This change poses no need for concern, for all is as it should be. Yeah, for now. From this day forward, I will do what I can to aid my father. In this way, I shall forge my own future. That's how it is. If not for you, my long-slumbering demons may have gone unslain. I would have never been forced to consider my true nature. Yet, as I said, do not consider this as admission of debt. Now, I believe you have other places to be. Remain here any longer, and I may be inclined to place you in a cell next to one of our more subjects. Alright. Back to the Northern Empty. I believe we're almost done. And I'm starting to see the conclusion of how all this is going. And it makes sense. It makes sense as to how La Habrea is becoming the way that he is. If that's making any sense. Oh, you have returned. I should like to hear of what you discovered. Though, I believe your friend has business with us first. Okay. There you are, Anthony. While you were away, Themis brought me up to speed on all that happened while I was held prisoner. His story shone light upon any number of questions that were niggling at my conscience, namely those concerning of the ethereal signature emanating from Ozzy's law. Doubtless its sources was Athena, reaching out as far as she could from her prison, ever grasping for someone to take Erythene's place, grasping for the body his soul reside in. I wanted to ask, when you first found the crystal, were you unable to hear the memories stored within? Indeed, it was only after our research was well underway that I could hearken to its whispers. Contact with the crystal should have awakened the memories, but the passage of time likely changed Eric's soul in subtle ways. Perhaps the ethereal renaissance was a gradual process in this case. However, being attuned to Eric's exposed you to Athena's voice as well. Doubtless the choice to venture forth into Ozzy's law was not your own. It was Athena's influence working through you. I do recall being strangely fixated on acting alone. I never would have encouraged such recklessness usually. Although the choice was not entirely my own, I am still ashamed of my actions. Reflection is how we plant the seeds of growth, although we must not blame ourselves for the events out of our control. That the voice in the crystal belonged to the person from which your soul originated. Well, not even the most brilliant researcher could come to that conclusion. Your reassurance means more than you know. Thank you. Now, one final matter. It concerns the very crystal whose discovery set this adventure in motion. Perhaps sparked by recent events, a new light began to shine from within its depths. From my experience, this may indicate that a new memory has floated to the surface, eager to be observed. A memory from Eric? For some time now, the question of why Laha and Eric would leave such a crystal behind in the first place has lingered in the back of my mind. With Erythaniel's memories and such magical talents as are at my disposal, I believe I can make this final memory manifest for us all to behold. Shall we witness it together? Yeah, sure, go ahead and pump it up. I leave this memory for you, the future of our star. The final days have come, and the creation magics we have so relied upon now hasten our downfall. But despair has not yet won out. Lahabre and the others of the convocation are working to stem the chaos which threatens to engulf our star. Their plan requires great sacrifice. Elpis, Themis, has already offered to give his life for our salvation. Yet there is another problem which must be dealt with: Pandaemonium, wherein a confined our most vicarious creations. Even should we survive the final days, it will take time to restore order. If Pandaemonium's cells were breached and the prisoners set upon the star, our hard-won peace would be obliterated in an instant. Someone must stay behind to ensure that never happens. With Themis and Lahabrea otherwise indisposed, that responsibility falls to me. Okay, that makes sense. And that is why I must defy the directive of the convocation. My soul will not be offered to manifest the will of the star, but instead consigned to eternal vigil. I know that in doing so, the final days may take me. I may not live to see my duty upheld. That's why I have resolved to set this crystal adrift in the tides of the underworld. It contains memories of Pandaemonium from both my father and I, and shall bear this warning to the future, even if I cannot. I've imbued the crystal with magic that will attract it to my essence. Even should I journey through the underworld and be born anew, this message will reach me. Pandaemonium shall be left unattended. If all else fails, then perhaps another man like my dear friend will come along. One with the almost unnatural ability to pick up the scent of trouble. I wonder where he is now. How many souls has he saved? And how many beasts he has slain since we last met? Alongside my warning, his memory shall carry a wish. Anthony, may we meet again. Now listen well. If anyone receives this message, you must come to Pandaemonium. Please, make haste. I repeat. I see. Well, that dispels the last of my doubts. Thank you for humoring me. And now we come to this. It survived. Oh, the aura site. Yes, the heart of Salvik. The tie that bound Athena's memories to my body, no doubt. When I regained my senses, I found it on my person. Now it appears your efforts have left it bereft of memories. No trace remains of Athena. However, it powers as an aurosite yet remains, and it may prove to be a valuable trove of knowledge in the hands of the right researcher. I feel that fate has left it with me for a reason. I shall take my leave, but on my behalf of my colleagues, nay, the entire star, I thank you for both for putting an end to Athena's wickedness. Good day. I have a feeling we might end up seeing that again.
I see. Then Hephaestus' story has been laid bare.
Oh, it's voice acted. Nice.
As has the nature of our mysterious crystal. The questions which led us into Pandemonium are answered, and soon order shall be restored. I too can fade away, unburdened by regret. I could not have reached this point without you, friend. So many revelations. But there are more, if you would dig a little deeper. Elpis' soul was plucked from the ethereal sea, and from it I was wrought. Surely you have a passing interest in what I remember, in what I feel. You deserve what answers I can provide. While my memories of Pandemonium are clear, all else is hazy at best. Perhaps Athena made me this way, or perhaps it is the result of who or what I was before. Still, I can recall vague figures, scenes from my future and your past. At the Crystal Tower's peak, we clash. And later, from that self-same spire, I send you forth. Into our age, into Elpis. Why do I decide on such a course? Formless as these images are, I cannot say. However, I can hazard a guess. Somewhere within my fragmented memories, I catch a glimpse of our journey into Pandemonium. A glimpse which shows not the path we took or the destination where it led us, yet by its very presence demands that you are required in Elpis. And even if that act is but one link in the chain of events which ends in Atheris' salvation, then this all has meaning. Our time together, every moment, is worthwhile, and I am unburdened by regret. That said, it is possible my motivations become something else entirely. that you would cross this vast expanse in the hopes of being reunited with your allies. A devotion that once would have baffled me. But after having been to the depths of that twisted prison and back, I think I can understand. Now, I have pulled back the curtain as far as I dare. The people of your age call this the Ethereal Sea, a name I quite enjoy, for it teems with life, each star a soul on its journey. And among these uncountable stars, it was yours that crossed my path. For that, I shall be forever grateful. I wish you well on your journey. A journey as long as your star is bright. A journey not bound by the confines of this world or any other.
Like on, this song makes me feel so emotional every time. And they know when to play it too. So long, Elpis. Yet again.
How fascinating. The truths that dwell at the edge of sleep. The course of history is set by its victors. It is immutable, and yet should this star continue upon its path, look, the light.
Whew, man. Okay. Pull me in emotionally and then be like, alright, here you go, back to your game. Okay. Welcome back, Anthony. I hope you said farewell to Themis for me. Yeah. Recent events have given me not only a new focus for my research, but also insight into my own origins. Truly, it's a gift I could never hope to repay. As Library said, I am not Eric Thanios, yet I bear a part of him inside me, and I shall do what I can to follow the traces he has left behind in the present day. A spark has been struck in my mind. I am ready to pursue my research with the favor the likes of which I have not had since my youth. Doubtless, I shall have need of you in the days and moons ahead. When that time comes, I only hope that you will once again lend me your sound counsel. Until then, may you fare well. And that's it. Awesome goal, great job. All right, so we finished Pandemonium. Okay, so oh man, I think this is probably, it's very satisfying. I will have to say, out of all of the raids, this has a very, very, very satisfying conclusion. Like a very satisfying conclusion. Like I don't think that the other raids even came close. Yeah, this one is good. The music is good. The battles were great. And the story of it was great as well. Yeah, this one definitely might end up being one of my favorite raids out of this entire game so far. Like, this raid series was great. I loved it. And I can't wait to revisit them all on Savage. With both the Ethereal Sea and the Heart of Salvic to keep in mind occupied, I feel that I shall never again lack for fascinating discoveries to motivate my work. Yeah, what do you know of that? Well, the topic has been keeping us quite busy as of late. Nijibiji and Rosanad has been a great help in making sense of all these fabulous tales. I shall call them at once so that we can share our findings thus far. Oh, well, this is good that I actually did this. Our research into the heart of Salvic has led us through many magnificent legends and tales from bygone civilization, some of which mention or at least hint at the presence of Athena, Orosite, and the High Seraph Ultima. While we have formed an operating theory based on our findings, it is impossible for us to confirm its feasibility. Given your experience with the High Seraph, however, I can think of no one better with whom to discuss it. Okay, hit me with the details. Although we know not the precise timing of the High Seraph's visit to this star, we do know that Athena somehow came into possession of a mysterious crystal said to be the source of the destructive magic known as Ultima. According to La Habrea, it was Athena who gave this crystal the name of Orosite, and from their tireless research was born of the Heart of Salvic. The Heart of Salvic contained not only Athena's memories, but a concentration of ether unlike anything we have observed. Even a small portion of it could level mountains. It did, in fact, level Castrum Meridium not so long ago. Records of your previous encounter with La Habrea implies that the heart was for a time in the hands of the Allegan Empire. Doubtless it was the Ascian himself who gifted it to them, thus sowing the seeds of calamity. The Allegans made little progress towards penetrating its mysteries, but some scholars attribute the fact that they were able to use it at all to theoretical encounters between Allag researchers and High Seraph. Regardless of its journey, however, we do know that the Heart of Salvic returned to La Habrea's clutches soon after the fourth umbral calamity. The rest hardly bears going over again. Tracing the legends of Orosite back to their source suggests that the High Seraph may be the cause of countless tragedies, including our most recent one. Regardless of the Orosite's source, however, it was Athena's bottomless ambition that set the wheels of tragedy in motion. I found of La Habrea's remarks most odd. While we were discussing Athena, he said that he was a fool to think she could be confined. He didn't elaborate on the statement, but I think there was a possibility that Pandaemonium was built not as a prison for failed creations, but to contain his very own wife. Oh, interesting. We already know he was well aware of the influence Orosite had on Athena. It's not beyond the realm of possibility that Pandaemonium's true purpose was to keep her isolated from the other ancients. Even so, she had freedom enough to continue her research outside of La Habrea's purview. Perhaps it was his love for her that kept him from tightening his grip on her activities. Really? We're just leaving it at that? Okay. Fortunately for my assistants and I, my ordeal has left me none the worse for wear. I am back at work with my characteristic aplomb. Well, as much as aplomb can be mustered when reviewing the many records, which have compiled up in my absence. Of course, I have made the proper shows of gratitude to Scholararch, Montishin, and Master Fortuno for their efforts to research for me. Master Fortuno was stone-faced, claiming that he had only done his duty to the Scholararch. On the other hand, seemed most eager to learn every detail. It takes all sorts, I suppose. Okay. Well, that concludes our Pandaemonium journey. I thought it was interesting just to get a little bit more extra detail at the end there, and it was good to have. If I had to give my final thoughts, yeah, the music, I say the music was definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. The story was definitely great. I would say it had some slow points in it, but it had a very strong conclusion. A very strong conclusion. And I think it's by far the best conclusion out of all the raids I've done in this series so far. And we haven't even finished the Mists of the Realm yet, so who knows how that's gonna end up going. In terms of like the fights itself, oh man, I love the fights. The fights were good. They were very evenly challenging. Like, I think they were pretty evenly challenging whenever I was doing the Shadowbringer ones, but it still felt a little too easy whenever I was doing the Shadowbringer ones for me. So that's why I kind of enjoyed the Savage ones so much more. But I think the normal raids for these ones were a very good balance between challenging and also enjoyable enough to do. Yeah, I think that's about all I can say about it, but yeah, I definitely have to say the raid series is definitely one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites.